Well, hopefully you guys have got your coffee and you got 10 minutes so we can just see what old G RAThbun's up to. I'm continuing pouring the concrete slabs. As you can see, I just wanted to let you know that I am putting rebar out here where the RV will sit. That'll give it a lot more strength. So that's what we're doing right there. Yeah, that'll be a little more harder to take that form apart, but I got it figured out. It should slide here, should slide there, and be good. But there's 30 seconds of what I'm doing today. Well, here's another 60 seconds of what G RAThbun's up to today. We got that one poured. This is, remember I said there's a reason those legs are sticking out. That's why, okay? So I can just hook it onto that one, right? And then bring it on over here and hook it on and hook it on and hook it on all the way through here. This one will be ready to pour. It's costing me, $25 to $30 per slab, but it's 4 inches thick, and that's okay with me. Now, all of this is level, naturally. That's all level with the edge of here. Now, this slopes, but that'll be nice and flat for the RV, like I've said. This is going to go on with you guys that are watching the old concrete pour. And now then, next one hooks onto them rebars, goes that way. I don't need them to go all the way over because there's no weight going to be out there. Now here, I'm going to have, there'll be another 4-foot section out here, at least 4 foot, maybe 2 foot, at least at most 4-foot section hooked onto here, just in case I drive off of this. This here is wide enough for the RV in itself. But I got another thing going to go on later. It's called a RV carport that might be going on here. If so, I need this to come out further so I got something to anchor the posts to. But that's what we're doing today, and that's as much as I'm doing today. I gotta pull out the gravel from this side because I'm gonna, once I get that done down there, we'll come over here, another slab here, and then we go up to the front, pour a couple slabs there, because I don't know how many of these I'm going to get done before winter hits. As you can see, winter's upon us. Well, the weather's getting a little chilly for pouring concrete, so we didn't pour it where I said. We're going to pour it where I did. Another day, still pouring concrete. I got a tip for you guys. You guys wear rubber gloves? Everybody does once in a while. I do when I'm working with concrete because I don't like concrete. Anyway, you ever tried to get these in once you've already used them once? Nah. They don't work real good unless you pour baby powder in them. Let me see. Can you see? I got some all over my hands because I've used these things quite a few times because they're very thick. So just put a little baby powder in them and your hands will slide right in and out. Well, there's 30 seconds of what I'm doing right now. That one just got it poured just now, waiting for it to dry, then we'll finish her up. But there's another 60 seconds of what G RAThbun's been doing today. Don't forget your baby powder. As Mr. G would say. Well, let's do another 30 seconds. Hey, that's going to be on hold till winter when I can put it in the shop when it gets too cold. I'm still warm enough I can pour concrete. Well, what I've started to do, you see that little box. I have a little bit left over, as you can see, going around the edge. Why throw it away? So I'm filling up this little box, which will make a little stepstone somewhere. Then I'm going to just save them all up. I put one over there already. You can see it way over there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. 30 seconds, all gone. Yeah, one more large pour there, and I think we're going to have it done. Trying to beat the weather. We only got 4 days before it starts freezing here, and I don't want to try to do that when it's freezing, so hopefully one more pour today. Tomorrow, just got this one done. As you can see, I did one on the left and one on the right. So then tomorrow, let her dry, and the rain will start 2 days later. And cold starts that night. Well, I did get it done before it froze. Anyway, I got the part done that the RV will sit on. tires and wheels will back up onto that part. You can see I've started another square right there. I'm going to have a lot of squares put together. You'll see them in a little bit. But at least I got this done, and it's going to start freezing. So I'll do one when we have a good piece of weather, and that's all I can do. Well, as you can see, I got that one poured, but it's supposed to rain tonight. So I've covered it up just in case. But it's also got a little footprints in it from a friend of mine. So I tried to repair it. It's as best as it can be. No worries, Hank. I still love you. Yeah, it's another day. That one there dried last night. Boy, it's taken a long time. As you can see by the leaves, it's late October. And it is almost freezing. It got down to 34 or 33 last night. So you know why it's taken a while to do it. I did have it covered. You've seen that photo. But here, I want to show you, see if you get the idea what I'm trying to do here, accomplish. As you can see, this string line here, it's right in the center. So all of them got to come to here, okay? This one here is for the height. They're all the same height. And I got some dips. I had a little screw up right there. I think the form fell down. I didn't notice it, but anyway. Yeah, it's not perfect, but best I can do. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to get this one poured. Then I pull that out like I showed you earlier. Slide it over here like that one. Pour it right to there. Okay? And then I come over and I do the same thing here. And then pull it down here. Pour this little piece right here. So then I got spaces in between. Then all I got to do is come back. And I got some pieces of metal I took off my trailer that I may have to put back on now that I sold my other enclosed trailer. But anyway, I digress. It's another project over there somewhere. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put that at the end. And then this will be all empty. I'll put another one down here at this end. Then I don't have to build a form. Get it? Then I just fill that in with concrete. Now, this is as far as I'm going to go this year. Right to here. That leaves me plenty of, being Vicky made me move everything up, I'm short by a little bit from where I wanted it, but that's okay. Next year I can add more to this all the way around it if I want, and I may need it out here. May need another 4-foot piece all the way through here. But what we get this here done, as much of it as we can this year before it's freezing in the daytime too. And then get this, hopefully I can get this done, but I doubt it. Anyway, because we're only getting this concrete now when we go into town, and we're not going into town but once a week, so that's only 5 bags a week. Can't put any more than that in the Jeep. So we're going to back that thing on here once we wash it pretty soon, and then we'll be done. We can't get under here to do anymore. Once that's parked up here, I'm done here. But what I may want to do is continue on out that way, because I can, and then just keep going straight. So anyway, that's what we got going for today. And this may be, I don't know how long the video is, but that's what we got going on in the end of October. Hey, another day. See, sun's coming up. It is just now turned 40 degrees. 40 degrees is as low as I can pour concrete. I've been waiting for it to warm up. It was 39 when I took this picture. It is now hit 40. We're going to throw this down on the ground. By the looks of the forecast, I have maybe 2 more pours before it is never going to get warm enough to do it again. You know, not until spring. So what we're going to try to do is get that one done, and then them 2 done. Not today, because I don't have the concrete, but we're going to try to get this one done today, and then I'll throw in some pictures here of the rest of them. It is 40 degrees. It is cold. The hose was froze completely up when I woke up. So that's a minute of what we're going to do today. Let's get on it right now. Well, got it poured. Got a problem. A cat. I don't have cats, but apparently I do now. This cat is walking around here eyeballing my concrete. And he's a nice cat because he just brought me a mouse. Brought me a mouse, laid it down here. He don't get too close. I can't touch him. He's a feral cat, kind of. He's not real skittish, but enough. You know what I mean. Brought me a nice mouse. That was nice of him. But then he's eyeballing that wet concrete. No. Stay away, kitty. I don't need that. You can see how messed up this one got here. Once old Hank walked through it, I tried to repair it, but it's definitely, you can see where he was trotting through it. I should have left his prints in, but I don't want the cats. We've had squirrels in here leaving prints, and I've been able to get rid of them. And now I got to watch out for a cat. And if I let Hank out here to get rid of the cat, then Hank's going to walk through it. What a dilemma. Anyway, that one's done. And I'll tell you what, I cut that one close for the concrete. That's all the concrete that I had left over. I had that ready, but I already had an open bag. Apparently there wasn't as much in it as I had thought, but we had enough. So now it's 46 degrees. Supposed to pour this no colder than 40, so we did. Now the sun's going to hit it. As you can see, the sun's coming up. Bake it in. Bake it in. And then we'll do the broom finish late tonight. Probably we'll cover it up with a tarp. I got a tarp right over here. So we'll probably cover it up anyway, because it's supposed to get down to freezing, I think, 30 or 34. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to cover it up anyhow. Next pour here. One there, and then that's going to be it, if I can get that many done before the temperature is way too cold. So this may be the end of this video unless I can get some more poured. I say that at the end of every video, every clip, because I never know. Yep, there's a squirrel right over there looking at my concrete too. What is it with my concrete? There you see him sitting on the fence. He's right there. He was down here looking at it till he seen me. Now he went up the tree. They love my concrete. They just want to make a mark, I guess. Well, guys, this is the last pour of the concrete for 2022 for sure. Poor day yesterday. About 45 degrees is as hot as it was going to get. But once we got it all poured, it's 2 slabs. I'll show you in the next picture. We covered it up. There's quilts, there's blankets, there's everything you can think in there to keep that stuff warm, because it got down to 32 last night. No frost on any of the buildings this morning when we woke up, but I kept that warm all night. Gonna leave it that way today because it's supposed to rain for the next 2 days. It's supposed to have rained last night. Nothing happened, but it's cloudy. You can see the sun over there. Anyway, that's what we're doing here. Had a little left over, threw some in a hole there. Made me another concrete block over there, but that's 60 seconds what we did yesterday. RV's still parked out here, but it won't be for long because we're done with the concrete for right now. I know the video got a little long. This will be part 1 because we're not going to get it done in 2022. That's just no way, because it comes up to here and it comes out to here. It's going to be, when it's finished, it will be 12 by 46. All poured by me, by hand, in that little mixer over there. Yeah. And there she is. I'm going to pour in 2 by 4 pieces, 4-inch deep. I may go a little shallower in the middle. Don't need it real deep in the middle because the tires are going to go up here. You'll see that in the picture. We're going to, as soon as I can get Vicky out of the house, because it's still 34 degrees out here, we're going to back that on here, see how she fits. Let's hope it does. Anyway, that'll be the very last clip, or picture maybe. But we got this poured. Remember, I poured that. It was cold. Had it covered up for 3 days. And I put a thermometer under there, and it stayed in the 50s under there. So it's dried, it's hard, it didn't freeze. So that's done. Now this will come, I'll fill this in like I did that piece. And I got to finish that one, do that one, then I can finish these. But I'm done for the year. It's going to be in the teens in 4 days. So that's it. We're done. I'm going to park it up there and call her good. So that's as far as it's going to go right there. That's where I wanted it to go. I get it all done. There's nothing saying I can't continue on over to about here if I wanted to. This would just give us me a platform back here to work on or whatever. But by going 12 foot wide, we can go ahead. Later on, I can order me a carport that will cover everything up. But I think we'll put the carport up that way. I don't know. That's another story. Probably in 2024, I think we'll be getting onto that. 23, we're just going to finish this off. But there it is. That's what it looks like. That's how you do it, how I do it. Now it's going to be real easy to fill in the blank spots right across there. One board, pour concrete, let it cure, another board, so on and so on until that's done. I may, in the spring, just hook on this to the end of there and just go ahead and run them all the way out. That may be what I do, but I guess you'll just have to stay tuned till part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I sure hope that fits. Let's see. Well, the wind has come up now and it's really cold, but she fits. She fits good. We got it over 1 inch, probably too far that away is all. Got to figure that out so I can get it backed on easier than having to have Vicky come out each time. But she fits, and I'll be able to hook on here in the spring if I want. Before we get that ready, when the weather warms up, I can just finish that out like I said. But she's on there, she fits. Now if I want to back it up a little further, I can. But right now, that's the freshest concrete, and I don't want to get on that for a week or two. That's been poured for a long time. A couple weeks, it's good and hard. The rest of it, it's all hard. I just, just gonna wait. But this is how far she comes out, so the measurements are on pretty good. I need to crawl under there when the concrete's done. I can. It's done, it's gonna work good. You can see how close we are to this side. We're right on it. And the other side, like I said, it needed to be over about 1 inch is all. And then it would be centered. But once I get, that's great, that works. So that's it, all there is.